What's the key?
The 90s was authentic. We were the originators. We were the ones who set the bar. We were the ones who dictated fashion. We were the ones who dictated movies, films, television. We are the generation of iconic art. And we also encouraged everything else after that.
Y'all, Nia Long finally opened her mouth about Ime Udoka, sat down with the cut for her October cover story.
Again, my father's idea of success for me was
get a job.
Get a job. Well, really it was go to college, get your degree. If you want to be an actress, go get a job as a waitress and then see how that works out for you.
Right.
And I was like, I'm not doing it that way.
Took her son on a family trip with the man. Said, and I'm going to read this real careful, said, me and coach are good. Said, I hope he wins. Said he deserves to win. Smiled through the whole thing like a woman who's been through it and come out polished on the other side. Now, the cut interview drops the 9th of October, 2025. And within days, the same exact week, Taraji P. Henson's name starts showing up next to Ime Udoka's all over drama TikTok. Pregnancy rumors, secret relationship rumors. The internet started reading every single one of Nia's diplomatic words like she had buried a treasure map inside that interview. Sit down. We doing this one careful because the receipts are messy and half the evidence is people freeze framing TikToks. Let me lay it out. Hit subscribe and that little bell before we get into it. We follow these Black Hollywood stories every week and you do not want to miss the next chapter on this one. Now let's go. You got to understand why this interview was such a big deal because Nia Long has been quiet. Bible, years of quiet. Ever since September 2022, when the Boston Celtics announced their head coach, her fiance of 7 years.
It was also reported by TMZ that Nia Long had no idea about Ime Udoka's affair. Sources tell TMZ that Nia had moved to Boston with her 10-year-old son just 2 weeks ago, and the couple was house hunting. Unbeknownst to Nia, Ime Udoka already knew that the team knew about his relationship in July, so he was already preparing to take action. Meanwhile, Nia Long only found out in the last few days about the affair and only because Ime Udoka knew it was going to go public.
The father of her son had been suspended for the entire season after an internal investigation found he had what the team officially called an improper, intimate, and consensual relationship with a female member of the team's staff, a female VP. While he was engaged to Nia Long, somewhere out here being one of the most respected actresses in Black Hollywood.
When I push boundaries to ensure that I am seen and heard, it isn't just for me, it's for us. My willingness to test the borders of how it's usually done or what they usually do or won't do or give us is actually my cue to ask for more. And it's not just for me, it's for us. Advocating for higher wages which reflect our cinematic contributions and artistry isn't just for me, it's for us.
The Celtics permanently cut ties with him in February 2023. The Rockets picked him up in April.
As you reflect on what happened in Boston, do you feel like the Celtics were justified in the actions that they took against you?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, my part in it was to take ownership and accountability for my part. You know, they had a choice to make a decision, and they went that route. And my thing was own up to it, take responsibility, and you know, I served the suspension and had to own it, honestly. So.
And Nia confirmed the split to People in December 2022 and went underground. No interviews, no tea, nothing. Until the cut. In the cover story, Nia talked about a summer 2025 family trip she took with Ime with their son Kez, who is 13 now. Says she doesn't talk much about her personal life because it's nobody's business. Said me and coach are good. Said there's still healing to be done and understanding to be had, but the past is the past. Said she's proud of herself. Said she's not going to carry burdensome energy. And then the line that sent the internet into a frenzy said she hopes he wins. Said he deserves to win. Said he's really great at what he does. Now, sis, on the surface, that is grown woman energy. That is the woman who got publicly humiliated in front of the entire NBA, picking up her crown and saying, I'm good, my child is good, his daddy is good, we moving on. Bossip, The Griot, Atlanta Black Star, every Black outlet covered her quotes as the dignified queen taking the high road. But the internet was not having it on the surface, because that same week, y'all drama TikTok started running with a whole different story. Online, they're saying Taraji P. Henson and Ime Udoka have been secretly tied up. Now, I gotta be straight with you. Taraji and Ime have never been publicly confirmed dating by any mainstream outlet. Not one.
I need somebody that's on their healing journey. Like, what are you doing that bring you peace and joy? Don't be looking for me to fill in no blanks. Don't be looking for me to be your mama, your ex, or I remind you of A, B, and C.
Yes.
Like, what? Are you happy already?
Okay. All right. Yeah.
You know, are you happy? Are you whole already?
This is living entirely on drama TikTok, Facebook drama pages, and the gossip forums. But the rumor is loud. Drama creators started side-by-siding Nia, Taraji, and Ime. Coach fumbled the bag became a whole trend. And then drama TikTok pointed to a clip of Taraji holding her stomach and started running with Taraji is allegedly pregnant by Ime Udoka. A clip of a woman touching her stomach. That's the evidence. I'm just telling you what's circulating.
I'm open to love. I'm open to the vibes, but the vibes aren't giving vibes. So then I just find myself having so much more fun with myself, with my girlfriends.
Yes, this is the thing. Like, listen, every girl wants to feel special.
Yeah.
But I also feel like I've experienced good love in my life. And so I know when it's good and when it's just playtime.
It got bigger when Media Mass ran a piece on the 17th of December 2025, reporting Taraji was spotted at a dinner near her place with what they described as a prominent stomach bulge. Taraji's rep declined to comment on her personal life. Now, and this is important, declining to comment is not confirming. Taraji has been hit with pregnancy rumors before in her career and her camp has shut them down. But the rep saying I don't comment on her personal life instead of absolutely not was enough for drama TikTok to take that and run. Hold up, I gotta ask y'all, do you believe the rumors or do you think the internet made a whole movie out of one stomach clip and a Media Mass dinner sighting? Drop it in the comments because I am genuinely curious. And like the video while you down there. So now the dot connecting started. Nia's I hope he wins at what, sis? Drama Channel started reading it as a coded message to Taraji. As in, you can have him, I hope he wins for you too. The framing online flip from Nia is being grown to Nia is throwing daggers in silk. Lipstick Alley thread split right down the middle. Some folks saying Nia is too dignified to be petty. Other folks saying that's exactly the kind of move a dignified woman makes when she wants the message received without leaving fingerprints. Black Twitter went up too. Somebody said Nia Long is too classy to say it out loud, but we all know what I hope he wins means. Somebody else came back saying Taraji wouldn't do that to another black woman. Somebody else said Taraji's been single since she split from Kelvin Hayden in 2020. Of course she'd entertain a coach with NBA money. Everybody had a take. And then the drama channels reached back into the archives, started bringing up alleged tension between Nia and Taraji going back years, the two of them allegedly clashing on set, the two leading ladies in the same lane competition for Black Hollywood roles.
What does sisterhood mean to you?
Being with women who do not compete with you, one, and who will lift you up, who will intentionally check on you. You know what I mean by that? You know, sometimes you get asked, how you doing? And people just, it's just like something they throw out. But someone who will call and know by the sound of your voice to pull up because something's not right. That's what it means to me. And I'm not going, we just had this conversation on set, waiting in line, and I was like, I could never stand by and watch a friend of mine suffer in silence.
Now I gotta tell y'all that tension on set framing is competitor drama channel claim, not confirmed by either woman. But it gave the rumor a backstory, made the love triangle feel like it had history. Suddenly people online weren't just saying Ime cheated on Nia with Taraji. They were saying Taraji and Nia have hated each other for years, and Ime was the chess piece. And then, Nia reportedly liked or laughed off a cryptic post going around about side chicks and midlife crises. That was it for the internet. That was the smoking gun. The dignified queen who said, I hope he wins, was the same woman co-signing a midlife crisis side chick post. Drama TikTok ran with that for weeks. Nia knew. That's why she said it with a smile. But here's where I want you to sit with me for a second, because look at the pattern people are pointing to. Ime Udoka was engaged to Nia Long, one of the most beloved actresses in Black film, and got caught having an affair with a Celtics VP. Lost a head coaching job over it, apologized publicly. Now, within 3 years of that, depending on who you believe online, he's allegedly allegedly tied up with another famous black actress. Drama outlets are calling it a Hollywood love triangle. Fans are pointing at a pattern, and the man at the center of it has said nothing. If Taraji really is pregnant by Ime Udoka, if, this is still rumored that's the messiest black Hollywood story of 2025. And if she's not, then the internet wrote a whole script off a stomach touch and a non-denial. So here's where we land. Nia Long is either the dignified queen who took the high road and meant every diplomatic word she said, or she's the dignified queen who knew exactly what she was doing when she dropped, "I hope he wins," the same week the Taraji rumors started flying. Either reading makes her look smart, and that's why it's so good. Tell me in the comments, do you think Nia knew the rumors were coming when she sat down for that interview? Did she time it on purpose, or is the internet making up a whole movie? I'm reading every single one. Hit that like, subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, baddies.